So England have picked a German manager. I'm not surprised the appointment of new head coach Thomas Tuchel has split the nation. But for once, I'm very much in favour of the choice made by the English FA. I do understand why some fans are disappointed we can't find an English manager to do the job. But let's be honest, none of the top clubs in the Premier League have an English coach. And if we want to win, we need a winner in charge of our national team. Not only are all the top managers in the Premier League foreign, there's never been an English manager to even win the Premier League. Howard Wilkinson back in 1992 was the last Englishman in charge of a team that became champions of England. And that was in the final year of the old First Division, when Eric Cantona helped Leeds to the title before crossing over the Pennines to kickstart Alex Ferguson's domination of the Premier League. If the rules meant we had to pick an Englishman, I'd have gone for Eddie Howe ahead of Graham Potter. But just like Southgate, neither have won top-flight silverware at club level. And just like caretaker manager Lee Carsley, I don't think any of our English candidates are on the same level as Thomas Tuchel. Not even close. Not only is Tuchel a proven winner, he's confident, he's charismatic and is passionate about English football. As Tuchel said at this afternoon's press conference to announce his appointment, he loves English football and he loves England. In fact, I think Tuchel is loved more in this country than he is in Germany. I'm very excited and honoured to be the new head coach of England, said the 51-year-old German, who signed an 18-month contract that begins on January the 1st. We always wanted the best person for the job, and we owed it to the fans to do that, said the FA's CEO, Mark Bullingham. Personally, I'd have supported the FA if they'd rolled out Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp as England manager. But Tuchel was a man in the right place at the right time. And I have a good feeling about Tuchel because I think his personality is perfect for the job. I'm sorry, I have a German passport, is how Tuchel shrugged off questions about his nationality. And his message to the fans was simple. He loves living and working in England. He's proud to be the English manager and he respects our history. The FA had a short list of around 10 names and they're confident they've made the right choice in picking Gareth Southgate's successor. We believe he gives us the best chance of winning the World Cup, said Mark Bullingham. And let's face reality here. Gareth Southgate did a great job creating a unified team spirit that made England better, but he lacked the tactical acumen to get over the line in 2 finals. England is again blessed with a golden generation of talent. Bellingham, Foden, Kane, Rice, they're all top quality. And then we have younger players like Cole Palmer and Kobbie Mainoo, who can also reach for the stars. Clearly, the FA believe Tuchel is the best man available to lead England to the World Cup in 2026. That'll be 60 years since our only success in 1966. Whatever the opposition now from fans who aren't comfortable with a German in charge, I don't think many will be complaining if Tuchel triumphs in 26. And there are many reasons to be optimistic. Thomas Tuchel is a proven winner. He took Chelsea to the Champions League just 30 games into his spell in the Stamford Bridge hot seat when he outthought Pep Guardiola and Tuchel's underdogs beat Manchester City 1-0 in the 2021 final. He proved he's an elite coach of the highest order. He's also won titles in France and Germany with PSG and Bayern Munich respectively. No matter what the circumstances, he's been there and he's done it. The negatives are that he can be confrontational and he's generally been a manager who's not for the long term. Since taking charge of Borussia Dortmund in 2015, he's never stayed in a job more than 2 years. In his last stint in the Bayern hot seat, he persuaded Harry Kane to join him in Munich, and he did get the best out of the England skipper. Things turned sour when he signed off with a trophyless season, but that was largely down to Bayer Leverkusen reaching incredible heights under Xabi Alonso. Leverkusen crowned German champions for the first time in their history. There's no doubt Tuchel is a hugely talented coach, and he's already more than proved himself in England in his time at Chelsea. He was being talked about as a potential man for the job at Manchester United if Erik ten Hag was to move on. Whether or not that was ever a real possibility, we may never know. But clearly Tuchel now wants to see if he can replicate his success at club level on the international stage. It will certainly be interesting to see how adventurous he decides to be. He has enjoyed success playing attacking football, but he did become more pragmatic at Chelsea and Bayern. My guess is that Tuchel will be setting England up to play on the front foot, and he'll find a way to get the best out of our embarrassment of riches in our front six. The thing about Tuchel is he's an open-minded manager who can set teams up to play different styles. He's not predictable. In the short term, I do expect Tuchel's appointment will generate lots of opposition from many different voices. Certain sections of the media are already doing their best to cause uncertainty. And over in Germany, no surprise, their media are enjoying poking fun at England more than most. But there is an air of apprehension in Germany. One headline in the Bild means Tuchel can be underestimated. I think that's a pretty perceptive headline today, because there are many who doubt the FA's wisdom in believing a German could put England back on top of the world. There are no guarantees in football, of course, but I do believe England have made a great selection in Thomas Tuchel. For me, this is the most exciting appointment since Terry Venables got the job 30 years ago and had us playing beautiful football at Euro '96.